All right, so we're talking about healthy snacks, which is generally, I would say, a difficult conversation around Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Eating healthy and Thanksgiving are sometimes not synonymous. And Ingrid Fan, you're here to join us and dispel that myth a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm the in-store dietitian for Zehr's Keswick and Zehr's Uxbridge. And so here, today we're going to do a little bit of Thanksgiving, but a healthier twist on it. So it's a great time for family members to come and eat together, but the meals tend to be higher in fat and higher in sodium. So those who are diabetic and have high blood pressure want to be a little bit careful about that as well.
So you've brought a few different options for us. You are going to put us to work, but maybe we can start with just over here and talk a little bit about what this is.
Yeah, so, you know, in terms of the theme, I always say stuff the bird, but not yourself. And so in kind of switching up to, you know, the regular bread stuffing that we want, you know, we can try and alter it a little bit. So we've got a really beautiful quinoa cranberry salad stuffing. So it's beautiful. The ingredients are simple. Add quinoa, parsley, cranberries, pumpkin seeds, apples, a little bit of olive oil, and lemon juice.
So very simple to do.
Yes.
And so sometimes that becomes the issue, right? Because people are so stressed about making this big meal that to add something new and unknown to them becomes overwhelming. With simple ingredients, you can create a healthy alternative.
Absolutely, yeah. And so, you know, skip the rolls. You have mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuffing. It's a lot of carbs, so you want to try and limit that. But if you're going to limit it, make sure it's high density nutrition. And so having a quinoa salad is an excellent way to do it.
So I have to tell you, I was very excited when you brought this next item in, because one of the items on my list this year is the cheese tray. I'm supposed to bring the cheese tray, and this is the cutest alternative to just cutting up some cheese and putting it on a plate.
So another tip I have is don't skip meals. I know you want to don't save calories until the very end, so making sure you have a high protein snack throughout the day. And I always say have a little bit of dessert earlier. So this is a really, really cute, I call it a pumpkin pie cheese crackers. So yeah.
So we are going to make one of those?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's made with Triscuits right here, and a little bit of breadsticks, and then all you really need is cheddar cheese. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to have you cut that.
Am I cutting this?
Yes, in half.
In half?
Yes.
Okay. No pressure as I cut on. Somebody's getting
smooth.
a little bit of a raw deal on this.
Good.
One's a little thicker than the other.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're pretty good at cutting the cheese.
That's nice.
So we're going to do a little bit of the cream cheese right there.
Okay.
Everybody see that? Ooh, a little bit dirty there.
And we can just put it on top.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to put this little crust. We're going to do a little bit of this. So this is like high protein cheese as well. And then having a little bit of that.
Okay, so I'm going to do one here just so Now, this is just, I mean, becoming a little bit creative, right?
Absolutely.
Just taking the time to maybe research or look online or find some options for what we can do, right?
And kids really love it. You can get them involved. That's the most important thing. And so who doesn't like a little bit of a easy, so you get your crackers and your cheese. So this is really fantastic way to put your cheese platter together.
Now, you've picked a couple of the ingredients as being a little smarter than maybe some of the alternatives that you could do along the way.
Yeah.
So the cheese that we've picked today is a 40% less fat than regular. And specifically, they had something else that you were saying, something to look for.
Yeah, so cheeses is all good, but we want to make sure we have something less than 20% milk fat. So this one is 40% lower in fat, and it's 19%. So that's the type of cheese that we want to be getting, you know, to get the more bang for your buck in terms of nutrition.
And check that out.
Check it out. All right, coming up after the break, we have another great tip for you. Stay tuned.
All right, so we're back. We started making some healthy snacks. Some great pumpkin pie cheese dessert, as well as a healthier stuffing alternative. Ingrid Fan joining us from the Zehr's in-store dietitian in Keswick as well as Uxbridge.
Yeah.
And we've got a neat, fun treat to make right now.
Yeah, so another tip I have, going back to Thanksgiving, is making sure you have at least half of your plates with veggies, which can be a challenge, you know. So I always say try and eat more raw veggies, get your vitamin C in. So peppers are a really great way to actually have more than oranges. So it's a really great way.
Really?
Yeah, food season is coming up, so we want to make sure we get that. So, and also kids, hard for them to get veggies in. So they love color though. So this is a really great way. I've made something called turkey hummus peppers. So we're gonna build one.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have the hummus here.
Yeah, so hummus is a really, really great way to get added protein in there. So making sure not only getting the lean meats, but also getting something like hummus. So perfect for vegetarians.
Okay.
Right?
So we're putting just a spoonful
Yep,
into the
just
pepper.
a spoonful into the pepper.
Okay, that was
Very
a pretty
good.
big spoonful, but
Yeah.
we're doing it for TV.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, Joe, I'll have you add some of the peppers to the
Okay.
pepper tail here.
So to the pepper tail and
Yeah.
Creating. Yeah.
Creating.
It's like banana, na na na.
So super easy to do. Kids can do whatever color you want, and kids are decorating too, right? So this is a really great way to get them to eat the food that they actually, you know, have part in making.
Well,
So
it's fun food, right? So not only
food.
are they helping to make it, but it becomes a little bit more fun to eat.
Absolutely.
I like how we said, oh, this is the fun part the kids will have. And they're like, okay, let's get Joe to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another way is, you know, where we're going to make the eyes. So we stick a little bit of that, so it's okay.
Okay, so you're using the toothpicks.
Yeah.
Structural integrity
Structure.
toothpicks.
And then we got a little bit of cheese. So this is a low sodium. So bocconcino cheese is really great. So you can use feta if you want. I'm going to make those eyeballs that we have. And then if you want to have the pupils, cranberries, raisins, chocolate chip, anything really.
We're looking really, this is an aesthetic moment here.
I know.
Presentation.
Cute.
Yeah, and then so this one, if you have a pepper that's a bit longer, that can be kind of the cool there.
Oh.
So yeah, so this one you don't have to do. This one I attach that on, and so if you make little feet right here.
So I'm going to just replace this because we already have the camera over here.
Yeah.
So this is a great idea as a single serving.
Yes.
But you could also put a lot of hummus in there and then have
Absolutely.
a tray
Of
of the
extra
veggies,
veggies.
so that way
Yes.
you have a dip.
Yeah,
that's-
so fill it up, like have different, you can put carrots in there, other things like that, but if you want to have the turkey fan happening, then that is an excellent way to do it. And the high protein in the hummus as well is also a really great way to make sure you're getting your veggies, which is what we want, and getting the protein, and then you get the cheese, a little bit of the healthy fats in there.
So perhaps you are not making turkey peppers a lot and Zehrs, but you do have different workshops and programs that exist.
Yes, absolutely. So not only am I, you know, the dietitian there to help you with your conditions and things like that, but also I do a lot of grocery store tours. So you can definitely come find me during Thanksgiving, and you know, we can tailor a little bit to the tour to what you need to buy to have a healthier go at it. And as well as I do in-store educational classes as well. So whether it be cooking class or just tips on, you know, for moms, so baby feeding. So a lot of people think, you know what, babies, we always leave that part and leave them out of it in terms of Thanksgiving. So, you know, mash up your potatoes, sweet potatoes, make sure you get high iron foods in them, but also mince up your turkey. You can also do that. And if not, Zehr's also has a really great PC organic products that we also have. It's the stewed turkey with sweet potatoes. So a little bit less hassle-free, but that's the theme we're going on this month. So back to baby feeding basics and great ways to include that into their diet.
Amazing. People need to, we're about to end, but they need to make sure that they check schedules because you split your time between both stores.
Yeah, so my
Perfect.
schedule is on my booth, and there's a calendar there every month.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Very
All right,
welcome.
stay tuned. We're back after this.